Hello, I'm Nicola
And I'm Debbie.
and we're Therapist Marketing Solutions.
Between us, we've got about 50 years marketing experience, which dates back from the days before we were therapists and we were out in a big, wide corporate world. What we did was we took that marketing experience and applied it to our own practices, such that we're now fully booked with our clients.
And we recognise that there was a lot of therapists that came out of training, and then the dropout rate, as everybody's probably aware, is very high in that first year. And there were some really good therapists that went out of business, and both of us have seen this in the clinics that we work in. And we thought it was a crying shame, and we started to look at why this was. Now, we both are heavily involved with the Association for Solution Focused Hypnotherapists, and the members there we recognised they had brilliant training, but they weren't continuing with their practice after about a year. And when we looked at it, it was because they didn't have the marketing background. They didn't know how to market themselves. So although they were really good at what they did, they weren't getting the clients in the first place. So that's when we formed Therapist Marketing Solutions.
Yeah, in fact, it's not just that they didn't know how to market themselves, it's that they didn't know they had to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because sometimes, therapists are lovely, lovely, lovely people, but they don't get the fact that they need to put themselves out there. We had a conversation, realised that this was the case, and we developed a course, a very, very basic course, so it's not the kind of pie in the sky, big budget stuff, a very basic course for students, recent graduates say, or even more experienced people, but essentially aimed at newly qualified people to help them from a standing start to learn how to promote themselves. And we developed a half-day course, Do You Want More Clients? Now, this was so well received by the Hypnotherapy Association that a hypnotherapy college has actually incorporated our course into their syllabus for their practitioners, which means that by the time their practitioners qualify, they've got a really good understanding about what it is they need to do to get clients.
And this hypnotherapy training college, what they do is they bring us in for a half-day training course within their syllabus, which is about halfway through the whole training syllabus, but it really does explain to the students what they need to be doing to hit the ground running once they're qualified. And we cover the basics of what your stationery should be, what should and shouldn't be in your leaflets and your advertising. We cover the Advertising Standards Authority, so they don't get wrapped over the knuckles. We cover free marketing, so the benefits of free marketing, you don't want to have to be spending money. So press releases, how to portray yourself, how to get referrals. And then we cover websites, which obviously is a key part. And we cover what should be on your website, how to attract traffic to your website and the compliance issues, and how to go about getting a website in the first place.
Now, we recognise that the amount of material that we present in half a day is humongous. In fact, one of the comments we get is, oh my goodness, there's so much. So what we do is we offer a support service, which is all part of the package, where we send a series of emails through the remainder of the course. So from the day we deliver the course, we send a series of emails with step-by-step instructions to people. Say, right, now you need to get a professional photo done. Now you need to start thinking about the copy that you're going to put on your website and in your leaflets. Step by step by step, with the aim that by the time they come to the end of their course, they've got their marketing pack in place. And that's all part of the deal. We also send them motivational follow-up email because we ask them to tell us what actions they're going to take, and so we actually feed that back into the students after a little while, say, have you done this yet? So we really keep them G'd up, really keep them motivated so that by the time they qualify, there's no excuse. In fact, some of the feedback we've had is there is no excuse now.
No.
If I follow this step by step by step.
Yeah.
So we can offer that as part of the package to the students.
And because the benefit to the therapy schools of training is the fact that they are training people to a high standard, but then those students are graduating and becoming successful. And of course that can only reflect positively back on the actual therapy school itself, and so thereby attract hopefully more students for forthcoming courses. And this is all based on the fact that I have 25 years experience within marketing, running an advertising agency and then working for a FTSE 250 company as an online marketing manager.
Yeah, and I've got 25 years in PR and marketing, so essentially getting publicity for free. So between us, we've got a really good mix of skills, which we're passionate about sharing with people.
Yeah.
Now, as well as having the course incorporated into the undergraduate programme, we've also been approached by colleges to run it as CPD events. And in fact, it's been awarded CPD points by the Complementary Therapists Association. So the half-day course is 3 points and the full-day version is 5 points. And the way the course is put together is that it's completely adaptable. We can gear it back down to student level, or we can gear it up to people who've been in business for a couple of years. We can run it as half a day, we can run it as a full day, we can focus it on a certain type of therapy, so maybe it might be nutrition, it might be acupuncture, or we can do it for a broad range of therapists. So, we can be really flexible in that.
Indeed. So if you're interested, just visit our website. There's going to be a slide at the end of this short video which will explain where to go, or just get in contact with us directly. And we look forward to working with you possibly.